Me, I'll see him there. AlanCoxShow.com. You can hit me up on social. You can watch live there. Thanks so much to Buck Chugger, who's helping out back there in the video department.
Great job, Buck.
Is that a return engagement for Buck Chugger?
No.
Has he joined us before?
I don't believe so.
Oh, all right. Well,
it's
there you go.
one of those common names. You meet a lot of people named Buck.
You hear it a lot.
A lot of people named Chugger.
Yeah.
Sometimes it ends up, it's like Joe Smith.
Of the Willoughby Hills Chuggers, I believe. Very prominent family out there.
Mm-hmm.
Your Cavaliers are off tonight, but they got themselves a big overtime win last night. Here at home against the Boston Celtics, 118-114. Tomorrow night, they are in Miami to play the Heat at 7:30. They're playing them twice.
They have a weird schedule. They play Miami twice, in Miami, and then they play the Hornets twice in Charlotte.
Right.
Which is a very strange way to do the schedule, but
So they play the Heat tomorrow at 7:30 and then Friday at 8. And then they go to Charlotte to play the Hornets on Sunday and Tuesday. So for the next week, they'll be in Miami and Charlotte. But you'll hear all of it here on WMMS, your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. And then we will transition, of course, right into Cleveland Guardians baseball. The MLB opening day is the 30th of this month. The Guardians' home opener against the Seattle Mariners is a 4 o'clock game on April the 7th. Will be posted up somewhere. We haven't zeroed in on that yet. Next Friday, we will be right around the corner here at the Clevelander for the MMS St. Paddy's Day Bash. You know, they've announced all the details for the St. Patrick's Day Parade, which I'll tell you what, this must be the first year they're doing it. Who knew they did a parade for St. Patrick's Day? I really hope this takes off. I hope that this really becomes a popular thing and that they do it every single year.
Just in Cleveland? Or do you hope it takes off everywhere?
Anywhere. Why overlook my Irish brethren? The parade will kick off next Friday at 1:04 p.m. on the east side, 18th and Superior. And the theme is a salute to Irish-American athletes.
Did it say east side or east side of downtown?
Well, that's the east side, right? East 18th and Superior?
Well, yeah, in my case, I just didn't know if it said it in text, because then I'm like, okay, well, then we know for sure.
you don't think he was
no, for
playing
sure what?
into the bit that we do?
Wait, what is he asking me?
He thinks that was
I thought it was written in text saying that.
It takes place in it starts on the east side.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't realize you were making a joke.
Oh. Poundcake? I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
The parade will get going around 1:04, and not a minute before.
It's the luck of the Irish. 1:04. The luckiest time to start a parade.
There you go. The St. Paddy's Day Parade in Cleveland is the single largest attended event in the city. You get about 150,000 spectators. Because who doesn't love a parade? You've seen one parade. You've likely seen them all. But listen, St. Paddy's Day, it's got a mind of its own, right? It does its own thing. And so we'll be set up at the Clevelander. We'll be live starting at 10 a.m. with the whole MMS crew. Some of the MMS crew will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're planning on having a lot of fun. A lot. I don't know how much is too much.
No such thing.
Well, that's not
Well,
true.
You
I
had to
mean,
quit drinking because you had too much fun.
yeah, but again, it's on a Friday. You know, sometimes we'd have to come back to work the next day.
Mm-hmm.
This time, no such thing.
I got nothing going on.
St. Paddy's Day Friday is going to be a free-for-all.
That's scary.
What is?
A free-for-all. St. Patrick's Day on a Friday.
That's scary.
It's been 5 years since that's happened.
Yeah, and what happened the last time? Were there fires and was there
Dung
pillaging?
clinging.
Well, people can't conduct themselves like normally, like on St. Patrick's Day, and that's on a weekday. Like people call off work and they're hungover. So this is on a Friday where most people are like, "Oh yeah, I don't have to work tomorrow anyways." Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
going
fun.
down. Basement, it's going down.
I miss doing that 5K run. We're not doing that. That's part of the fun. You feel like you earned your boozing after that.
Well, just do a 5K then.
Yeah, go
Yeah, I'm
run
not
a 5K.
gonna. No, I'm not gonna
Yes,
do it.
anyone to do 5K.
No, because we do
Run
it with
to
each
work.
other.
Run to work.
Mary ran, Doogie ran, I ran. That's
we-
part of the fun.
Doogie and I walked. It took us like 40 minutes.
You did it.
Wait, no. How long are 5Ks?
It took
3
you
miles.
longer than 40 minutes.
It's like
Yeah, it
3
took us a
miles.
long time.
Yeah,
it
but
took us
you,
like an hour.
but you did it, and it's fun. And then you get posted up and you start drinking.
It's usually when I get my gossip in.
That's when Poundcake was like. It was right before COVID, wasn't it? It was Poundcake was hanging on the 2020. He was hanging on the
was-
pole
yeah, he
at
was
the
pole
barley
dancing.
house. We were in the back of the
Wait,
barley
what?
house or whatever.
I got
No,
the
I
video of you
wasn't.
doing that.
Yes, you were. You were hanging upside down on a pole. I said, I got to get the hell out of here.
What's not?
Well, we all lying.
The video is on my Instagram.
I don't even remember that at all.
Nevertheless, I'm sure you don't remember it, but we do,
Was
and
I
so do our phones
Yes, you
because
were
the video.
drunk. It was like the very end of the bar crawl. You were all over the place.
Yeah, after one of those bar crawls, I went to another bar, met up with the girl there, and then we went into the back of the bar that had like a couch area, and we had sex in that
for
couch
you.
area. It was a good St. Patrick's Day.
I went out with my sisters after that. I was sober. This is 2020. But I ate a lot of edibles that day. I remember that. I was still heavy into edibles at this point. I think I gave you some, Cody. Maybe that's why you were pole dancing.
Just eating an edible sends him up a pole.
That doesn't sound like me because I don't take edibles in crowded places.
They were caramels. I do remember that.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
man.
remember dancing on a pole. I don't remember taking any edibles.
We'll show you the pictures.
The
of
video is literally on my Instagram.
And here's the problem. It's not like it's going to jog your memory if you see the video or the
Oh,
pictures.
yeah.
He's going to go, yeah, I still don't remember.
It was more of a post than a pole, so you know. It wasn't like
What's the
it
difference?
was. Well, it was like
We
a
weren't
wooden
at a strip
post.
club, yeah.
No, but he was still trying to climb up part of the structure.
Oh my god!
Doing spins and stuff.
Why didn't nobody stop me?
Because it was
No,
funny.
we were all drunk too.
Stop you? Why would we stop you doing anything?
I don't know. It seems out of my character. Usually,
It does? You're always causing problems. What are you talking
Why
about?
not? I just sit there, sip my booze.
That's what
and-
what makes you so reliable is we can rely on you to
He's
start a
too
problem.
reliable.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't know I was doing all that. Maybe I should sit this one out.
Yeah, maybe you should. I wouldn't worry about it. Well, listen, Poundcake hasn't decided if he's going to come down to the Clevelander to join us yet
I didn't know.
because I don't know.
You're uninvited.
He doesn't want to be scaling any
Why?
structures.
Yeah, I think the security to keep him out is the way to go.
Well, they just need to pull me down if I start climbing structures. I don't remember.
Why are you
climbing
giving
up
us work? We're going to be working already. We're going to be on the air. We're going to be having a good time. Why do we have to babysit you?
Because apparently I don't know what goes on. Apparently I get
blacks
drunk
out.
and I black out.
Yeah.
The fact that people were filming me and I'm like, hey, bitch, get this. And
But you weren't hurting anyone. You were fine. It was harmless.
Was I in a kilt?
No.
Did I take the kilt off? By
Have
this
you ever
point?
put on a kilt?
Yeah, I did.
Wouldn't you know if you were in a kilt?
This was the year that we ran, right?
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had
you
a
ran
kilt.
in the. I see.
So I'm just probably flashing my skirt at people. Hey, look at me.
See, it's actually better if he doesn't remember because then he can create the situation however he wants it to be.
Because the thing is, I remember our St. Patrick's Day bar crawls, but they all meshed together. So I don't know which bar crawl was which because we did the 5K or 3K, whatever it was, for a couple of them.
Yep.
And then we were with the morning show for a couple of them. And then a couple of them, it was just us. So I don't remember. They all just kind of mushed together.
Well, the last one we did before COVID was you climbing upside down on the post
Okay. Well, I'll try not
at
to
the
do that
barley
this year.
house in the back room.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is if you do show up a week from Friday, you'll have to top that.
Okay. Was I on an empty stomach? That sounds like something I would do.
How
How
would
did we
we
know?
I don't
know
know.
that?
I don't know. That sounds like something I
I
would
don't
do
think
on
so
an
because
empty stomach.
we had food at the
Event.
At Dive
event.
Bar
At
we had
Dive
food.
Bar, yeah.
There was like wraps and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
You
And
didn't
you
have
know
a
what? Wait,
plate full of masticholi.
I think you did eat an edible. I think you ate an edible because there was food there. You were like, all right, I'm going to eat this edible, but then I might have a sandwich.
Oh, bouncing off the walls, literally.
I'm trying to find the video because I remember I posted the video on your birthday, wishing you a happy birthday. I was like, look at this guy climbing up.
Damn Facebook memories. I hate it. I always want to. Remember this? Hanging upside down like a monkey. Okay, well, yeah, I won't do that this year. Or if I do, I will just make sure.
Listen, you do you. But I'm there to have a good time.
Me too. Clearly.
To work, and to strike a balance between the two. Because it's going to be a long day. If we're on the air at 10, I can't be blotto by noon. You know what I mean?
What time are we off?
7.
Oh.
He said, oh.
No, listen, people are going to be hopping in and out. People, you can, do whatever you want to do.
I'm just going to sit there, cross my legs, and go after I sip.
Well, provided you have a place to sit. It's going to be nuts to butts on St. Patty's.
I feel like there's a place for the broadcast.
Yeah, but you can't sit there. That's for us.
Well, that's probably why I sat on the pole.
Besides, you're doing, where do you work out?
Oh, Orange Theory Fitness.
You could just do wall chairs all day long.
Yeah, I can do the squat. I do have the thighs for that now.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right.
Work them thighs. You think you're worried about people buying you drinks? Wait till they see those thighs, son.
Yeah, okay. You got.
Think about like this cat never skips leg day.
Isn't it ironic the year that I would probably have a good time doing the 5K? The year we don't do the 5K.
Well, feel free to do one, like Bill said. I mean, you can still go out and do it, but it's more fun in a group of people.
I found the video. I'm going to post it on my Instagram and tag you, Cody. You are fully dancing on this pole, trying to climb it.
What?
And it's dark. It's like we're in like the back of a bar. And
why are you so incredulous? Why do you think we're making this up?
I don't think you're making it up. I'm just surprised at myself.
I mean, surely I would think you would have seen the video right after the event.
I probably did, but I don't remember.
Oh.
March 7th, 2020.
He's blocked that one out.
This is 3 years ago.
I also have a video of Alan dancing. Not as good.
Yeah. AC likes to get his swerve on.
It was a lit night, if you will.
Uh-huh. Well, that was right before we left, I think.
You putting it on your story?
Yeah, I just sent it to the group also,
Okay.
in case anyone needs it for evidence or
evidence.
whatever you might need it for.
Oh, it is very dark.
It's really, yeah, I don't know why it's so dark. But you can see that that's what he's doing.
If people look at the milk in a bag as breast milk in a breast, it's a lot easier to wrap their heads around.
What?
Well, that's an odd take. We were talking about why isn't milk sold in bags down here like it is in Canada and overseas. And I guess that girl's take is, if you just pretend that the milk in the bag is a breast, that'd be, I think for a lot of people, that would creep them out more.
The bag is a breast.
The bag is a breast.
By the way.
Drink it out of the bag. Yeah, well, yeah.
I have no pole skills whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Well, we knew that. I mean, that
thinking,
wasn't the contention. The contention was that you did it.
Okay, yeah, it was such a short stint that I don't even remember doing that. Like, I'd probably do that at every bar I go to. I thought she was talking about I climbed up and clinched with my legs and did the little maneuver all the way down. I was like, wow, I surprised myself.
You weren't J-Lo in Hustlers, if that's what you were envisioning.
That's what I was thinking, J-Lo at the Super Bowl.
No, no.
I was like, wow, I got some coordination. Usually I have no coordination.
No, but you were footloose and fancy free. What's the matter with that?
Having some fun.
Yeah, I probably will do that again. That's harmless fun.
He's like, okay, that one then, yeah.
Because I was scared.
I'll do a little turn.
Because I know my friends have climbed up structures and hung from places, and we've gotten kicked out of the bars for that. And I was like, I didn't know I was conducting myself like an animal. So I was just surprised because I yell at my friends for that.
Yeah, but the best part is that everybody's drunk. So unless you're causing problems for the venue, people who are working there, and you weren't, it won't be an issue. Everybody will point and laugh and have some fun, and that'll be that.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine.
You know, my older daughter is down in Fort Lauderdale for spring break, and I've been texting and making sure everything's okay, and they're having fun. And Fort Lauderdale is just packed for spring break. And I told her, be careful. And then you know what I did? You know what I told her? Don't drink any random Borgs. So I'm trying to be down with the kids.
Bork, bork, bork.
Don't drink any random Borgs.
No bork.
Right. But there are some schools, by the way, that are starting to tell people like, hey, lay off the Borgs if you don't know the Borgs. These are the big campus drink now where they take the gallon jug and they fill it with half water, half vodka. They put some coloring in there, some Mio or something like that.
Energy drinks and some, what's it called? Like some electrolytes, stuff like that. Yeah.
And then you walk around with, you got to name it. You got to write the name on. You could be Soldier Borg or Justin Borgber, or you got to name it something. So I just told her, be careful. But there are colleges that are trying to tell people, hey, yo, like UMass, University of Massachusetts had an issue where like 28 ambulances got called to campus over the weekend because kids can't handle their high. Right.
Yeah. Hamburger.
That's a good one, too.
Hamburglar.
So
I just want to come up with names for Borgs now.
I don't know what this is.
It's short for blackout rage gallon. Everything, I guess, has to have rage
basically,
in it now. You got to be angry and rage.
Borg
is just it's just like a drink you make instead of doing like the big old garbage can of cheap alcohol. You make your own in a
in like a water
jug.
bottle. Oh, in a
I mean,
gallon.
people on campus already call it heart attack in a jug.
Right.
So listen, you know what you're getting yourself into. So for those of you who have been asking me,
Borgeron.
Borgstein Bears.
hey, he's on the show next week. I'll ask him about it.
Borgstein Bear.
The Borgstein Bears.
Yeah.
Manda Borg.
Go ahead. Who?
Manda Borglian.
Okay.
Mandalorian? Is
Yeah.
that
Oh,
what that
I thought you said Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda Borglian. You don't know her? That's Poundcake's alter ego when he gets drunk.
UMass officials said they had never seen so many of these drinks before Saturday's big Blarney Blowout, which was their big St. Patty's Day celebration up there at UMass. And so 28 ambulances were called over the course of the weekend. They were like, hey, consuming this much alcohol is almost fatal. So just be cool. You know, your Borg, if you fill it half with vodka, half with water, you're not really helping yourself out by putting in some Gatorade.
Right.
That's really
Stay
not going to cut the
hydrated.
vodka. Yeah.
A couple squirts of Mio in there.
Right, yeah.
That'll be fine.
This gives it some color and some flavor, and it's got water and electrolytes, so I'll be fine.
See, we were the big mixed drink, like out of a trash can, just dunk your cup in it.
Jungle juice.
Jungle juice, or we would do like the big football Gatorade containers, like water jugs,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
the big orange ones, and we'd fill that. But I feel like even with that, you're only having a cup or two, maybe 2 cups, and you're so lit that you're not trying to drink a gallon of
Right.
it.
Yeah,
This
the
is
Borg
what-
thing's very
challenge,
ambitious.
This is why science is so important in education, right? To think that, well, sure, it's a half gallon of vodka, but I'm staying hydrated. Not really how it works. Because such a large quantity of alcohol is very, very dangerous. So it's, again, nobody wants to be the narc. But I felt compelled, and I tell my older kids this all the time. I say, it's just something I have to say to you. I know you know, but as your dad, I have to articulate it. I have to say it out loud. The words have to come out of my mouth and into your ears. So I have to tell you these things. And then you're going to go off and do whatever you're going to do anyway. But I didn't have that kind of college experience, so I always feel like I'm at a disadvantage when I kind of have these conversations with my older kids because they're doing stuff in school I never did in school. And so I'm like, look, flying without a net here. But just be careful. And no, don't drink any random Borgs. That was all I was just trying to impart that to my daughter while she's on spring break. I've got to take a break. If you want to get the last word in, send a text to me, 35192. No Cavs tonight. The Corey Roddick